This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
Our proof of courage is merely a token, but our journey today will be our true test of courage. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Dragon Warrior. In the last episode, we saved Gwalin and we got ourselves the Erdrick armor, so now we can take on anything that the world wants to throw at us. Especially with the Erdrick's armor, we can't get stop spell anymore. Magic attacks are severely reduced against us. We heal 1 HP per step. It's probably one of the most obscene armors you can really think of in any RPG at all. But anyway, now that we have the armor, we can actually go through this barrier setup right here. Because without it, you'd have to like basically heal every other step, and it'd be insane. So let's talk to this old man that's hiding here. Let us wish the warrior well. May the light be thy strength. Thou may go in search. From Tentagil Castle, travel 70 leagues to the south and 40 to the east. Oh, okay. Well, we have everything we need to, like, prove what we need to do and to get to the Dragonlord, so... Oh, yeah, I'm in Cantlin, by the way. I just did that off screen. I thought it'd be easier just to start there, so... Alright, let's see about, finding this item this old man told us about, so... This is going to be the true test of courage, and this is going to be our longest grinding period today. Yeah, watch this. No damage. Yeah, it works on swamps and stuff like that. We still have to run away from stuff. We are going to be level grinding. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to have to fight these guys eventually on a regular basis. But for now. Alright, we just have to go over here. Yeah, now we go over that bridge. Oh, dear. Yeah, luckily we heal after every turn, and we don't take as much damage as we did before, so at least there's that. What was I gonna say? Oh well. I was gonna say something else there too for a second, but yeah, we have to cross this bridge to find the test of courage for ourselves. So yeah, Star Wyverns, all this other fun stuff. Ooh, yeah, that fire would have done a lot more damage if we didn't have the Erdrick's armor. So we are a little bit more durable, but not super durable, mind you. Now you're probably wondering, that guy gave us the destination of what we were supposed to do. The way, man, this game really wants to finish me off, huh? Oh my goodness, game, stop it! Thank you. Okay, so I think it's right here. Yep, Erdrick's token. Oh, how are you supposed to know it's there? Well, other than me knowing ahead of time, obviously. But you're supposed to use Gwalin's love to figure this out. Because the guy told us from Tangil, it's supposed to be 70 to the north and 40 to the west, where the castle would be, and that's how you're supposed to know where this spot is. Okay, so now that we got the 3 things of courage, we need to head back to the Temple of Holy and give those items to him, because the reason he kept kicking us out is because we weren't proven to be true descendants of Erdrick, apparently. Oh, interesting enough, if you actually call yourself Erdrick in the game, you don't get a bonus, you just get the same, you would get the same, I think, build that I would be getting in terms of the HP agility build, which gives me the defense I need to actually survive all those encounters that we're going through. Oh, right, I forgot to step around here. I'm going to show you where the Temple of Holy is again, even though you probably already know where it is. But, like I said, it's just I'm a visual guy. I need to show off a lot of things in this case, so I probably should just run away from these guys now that I think about it. So, oh yeah, today is going to be, because we're almost done with our journey. Like we got one more episode to go, and that's it. Whoops, I went too far. To show the end of the game. Yeah, we're almost done. The game overall, its length is based off how much grinding you have to do in the game. It's pretty ridiculous when you think about it. I think this is one of the first games I ever played that required a ridiculous amount of grinding. Because even Final Fantasy 1 did not require me to do that much grinding when I did it. Man, I'm getting hit by everything. Should have brought the fairies while they're... there's actually a spell you get later on that gives you that ability. But... oh yeah, funny enough, off screen, while getting back to Caitlin or whatever, I actually ended up beating a red slime, or red slime, metal slime. But the thing is, they give a lot of experience, but they don't give that much experience in the game. It was like 115 experience or something like that. It's kind of insane that the creature... And I was actually surprised it didn't just run away the whole time. It kept casting a hurt spell on me. I might as well cast Radiant. Yeah, it kept casting hurt spell and actually physically attacked me. It wasn't running away. I was actually kind of surprised when that happened. I was expecting it to run away like almost instantly, but nope. It decided not to. And, oh yeah, we're gonna need some magic. Well, actually, I think I've got enough magic key. I think I only need one more magic key for the rest of the game, actually. I ended up maxing out my magic keys just in case. But yeah, today I'm gonna off screen. I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of. I'm gonna have to be doing gold farming and experience farming. Let's see. Actually, maybe I should wait to talk to that one guy first so I can get these all out of my inventory. Never mind. I'll go to the Temple of Holy. Yeah, the only other place to go outside of now that we've got everything here, the only other place to go is actually the final area of the game. And you're probably wondering to yourself, well, aren't you a little under leveled to be going to the final dungeon of the game? Yes, I am. But we're going there to get a very nice dodging at this point. Well, we're gonna get ourselves a nice little item to help with the level grinding, because I don't want to spend forever like trying to barely avoid attacks from monsters. I want to be able to just, you know, basically off screen, because it'll take me probably an hour or two to do what I need to do, and I want to make it as easy as I can. Yeah. Weirdly enough, I actually don't hate grinding too much in games. It really depends on the game, because there's kind of a weird cathartic nature for it for me. I don't know. It's kind of weird, depending on what game it is, what I'm doing at the time. Yeah, it is a time waster when you really think about it. But depending on what mood I'm in, it almost de-stresses me to like just grind for stuff. I don't know. It's like the daily grind, you know. Alright. Oops. Go down the stairs there. Going up the stairs and going down the stairs. Going up the stairs and going down the stairs. But now that we have everything to prove that we're Erdrick's descendant, let's see what this old man has to say. Now the sun and rain shall meet, and the rainbow drop passes to thy keeping. Cool. What now? What? Okay. Aren't you supposed to disappear or something like that, or... Oh, he gave us the rainbow drop. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, with those items, yeah, you think he'd just move or something like that, or kick me out again, but no, he gives us the rainbow drop for our efforts. So, okay. Actually, maybe I should have gone to buy a, let's see, I've got a torch. Probably should go buy some wings really quick. I have the inventory. But yeah, he gives us the rainbow drop. What the rainbow drop does is it'll make a bridge for us to get to the Dragonlord's castle. I forgot who says it specifically, but there is a character that says Erdrick, you know, used a rainbow to get to the island, to the creature he fought in his story, whatever it is. If you want to know about Erdrick's story, actually, is that really spoiling to tell him where his story actually is? Maybe. I mean, the game is like 20 plus years old at this point, but you know, maybe someone hasn't played some of the Dragon Quest games or some of the spin-offs or whatever. I don't know if I'll do all the other Dragon Quests after this. They're kind of a bit... The early Dragon Quests are hard, but they're a little bit more manageable. The later Dragon Quests are a little bit more of a time sink for me. And they're longer than some of the other RPGs I've ever done, so I'm not sure if I'm ready to go into the later games or whatever. The games get pretty easy to manage for 1 through 3. After that, they get quite a bit longer, especially if you do 7. Was it 7 and 11 are the longest out of the franchise? And I think 11 is just because of it being a later game and all the extra content for it. 7's pretty long too, but 7's a weird one for me because I understand that it's a good game, it has interesting themes on it, But man, does that game like really drag its feet to get to the point of the plot. I know it's all about the little mini adventures before the plot, but man, I don't know. I beat it, but man, it really took me a while to really get into it. I hate playing a game. I hate, talking bad about certain games, especially one that a lot of people really like, but it has its issues. I mean, there's a lot of ups and downs in that game, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the item shop around here and buy ourselves a, at least I thought there was an item shop around here, unless I'm misremembering. Maybe I'm misremembering. Is this just a place for the magic keys and not an actual item shop? Maybe it was. Well, I guess I don't need the, well, actually, I might have to go back to town. Crap. Well, maybe I will have to edit this out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to town with an item shop, and I'm going to go buy a wing and fill up. Let's see, how's my herb situation? I don't need any herbs. I'm going to need that to get to the castle, because what we're doing is we're doing a quick stop in there, but we're not going to actually explore the whole place. Yeah, we found it. We found that magic temple, so, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to town, buy stuff, and then come back here, because I forgot that this place didn't have a item shop. It has a weapon shop, but not an item shop, which is what I actually need here, so. Alright, well, I'll see you all in a second when I do. I should have done that off screen, but I wasn't paying attention. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back after getting those items, so yeah, sorry about that. So, alright, time to head on to the Dragonlord's castle in all of its glory. Luckily, all the enemies up to that point are going to be pretty weak. It's kind of weird, yeah, that, like, before going to the final island of the Dragonlord, that a lot of the creatures are actually of the weak, early, like, beginning of the game type, but as soon as you step across that little bit of area, oh boy. I want to make sure I had a full contingency of herbs, as well as the wings, just in case I don't have enough MP by the time I get out. I need to at least have enough MP to cast outside, hopefully. We'll see what happens, though. Why are you doing this to me, Wolf Lord? You're not the Lord of Wolves. You're the Lord of Suck. No. I mean, he's not doing anything to me. He keeps trying to stop spell me, but I'm immune to his charms. Yeah, can't stop spell Erdrick's armor. No, sir. Best armor in a well, not the best armor ever in a fantasy armor, but pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, we're just fighting the standard warlocks and everything that we're in this area already. So, Anyway, make sure you have the rainbow drop before you get here. Obviously, that'd be kind of silly about that, but, going all this way and then be like, not... Well, you have to explore. You have to figure out where you need to go in the first place. All you guys got context clues from what the random people tell you, so... God, I really hope this... I hope this random encounter rate drops for when I'm actually inside the castle, because we're supposed to be like level 19 by the time we get to this place. We're just doing this early to get a nice piece of equipment. So anyway, when we step here, use the rainbow drop. Kefka held the rainbow drop towards the sky. Oh, 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 oh! Double rainbow across the sky! And now we enter the Island of Dragons, where the, oh, we have regular skeletons still? Huh. Well, anyway, this should be where we start getting the new enemy types, or the final enemy area types. We're still trying to run away from everything, though. Oh, dear. Yeah, unfortunately, being asleep is the only thing I'm not prepared for. Oh, my God. No, don't start this game. Don't start this, like... Oh, that's a bad sign. If I'm getting slept, and then they're blocking my path, I don't know, man. I'm kind of worried at this run, but we'll see what happens. Oh, dear. That's a good sign. This is why I bought a bunch of herbs, by the way. Just in case I get hit multiple times because I couldn't run away or something like that. Oh, boy. I do not... Really, game? You're really gonna make me, like, not run away from every battle first try? That's bad, actually. Oh, stop it with the random encounters, dude. I know, that's like talking to a brick wall in this area of old games. that's just what they did. They were all about harassing you with random encounters all the time. I mainly try to get my HP up, that's why I didn't, Alright, here's the final area of the game, but we're not here to fight anything. We're here to do a quick pick stop and then back away, so. Because I'm doing this to make it easier to grind later on. Look at all these barriers all over the place. Oh dear. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of barriers. You want Erdrick's armor for this part, obviously. But it's just, there's just so many bad things around here. But anyway, if we search here, we find our secret passage. All right. How are you supposed to know about that? I forgot who actually tells you to check that type of stuff, but yeah, that's where you go. So, all right, time to go through the dungeon. There's the dangerous part, because what we're trying to get is going to be fantastic, but we have to go through this, you know, high encounter rate down here. So that's the part I'm scared of, because you know, with how random some RNG goes with some of these games, who knows what will happen to me, you know. We got green dragons. Oh dear. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Please stop, please stop, please stop. Whew, okay. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting everything down here. Just anything under the sun that we just don't want to fight. Green dragons, wizards. Oh dear. But yeah, I brought yeah, luckily Erdrick's armor is helps us against helps us against fire breath and magic, actually, so there's at least that. Yeah, any fire breath spells or you know, magic spells will do a lot of damage, but they won't do as much damage. So let's see, how's my HP at this point? I think we're good. I just have to be careful because I need to make sure I'm topped off. So, oh dear, running out of light. Yeah, this is where the danger comes in. Now we got a stone man here. Have I gone over the stone man already? I think I did, but I'll do it again. They've got 100 strength, 40 agility, 160 HP, 65 experience points, 139 gold. They have a 216 to sleep resist, 15 out of 16 stop spell, 716 hurt resistance, and 1 out of 64 to evade. But we don't want to fight them, of course. But I'm just saying their stats off, because I will fight these guys all eventually, just for level grinding purposes. But anyway. Alright. Now we got their next section here, so. Please run. Please run. Don't want to get smacked by Stone Man. Run. Run. Dude! Thank you. Good lord. Alright, this is why we need herbs. Herbs and spices. Whoops. Because I want to make sure I have enough magic to get out of here, so. I hate when the game's like, nope, you don't run away that time. Screw you. Well, I am doing something that's a bit, what's the word? A bit dangerous because, you know, I shouldn't be at this part yet. You know what I mean? We're supposed to avoid this place like the plague. But, you know. Sorry if I'm going a little slow here. I'm just, not so much for editing purposes and everything like that. I'm trying to remember where to go so I don't, like, I'm not stepping into a spot where, oh, what's the word? Where I'm getting a counter. I want to, because, you know, we only have so much time here, and we only have so many things we can avoid or fight. So, if I can, you know, keep myself from getting as little steps as I can, I'll try for it. So, yeah, look at all these stairs. I can see how easy it is to, like, get lost or, you know, try to figure out where the, oops. Probably should, yeah, I'll probably cast the spell again of Radiance. Just so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, a little bit open area here. Oops. Okay, doing good so far. Man, oh man, this place is just like, it's a maze. It's almost like it's an old-fashioned RPG area, you know? Well, we got Well, I said we got lucky, but you know there were quite a few times where I'm almost gotten killed. Oh, an axe knight! Oh God, no! Run! Please run! Oh, whew. Okay. Actually, I guess have I gone over to axe knights specifically? Axe knights have 94 strength, 82 agility, 70 HP, 54 experience drop, 164 gold. They can cast sleep at a 1 to 4 chance, 15 to 16 sleep resistance, 3 to 16 stop spell resistance, 116 hurt resistance, and 164 to evade. Those guys, just because their ability to cast sleep is really, really dangerous. So I had to be very careful here. Oh, there it is! The thing we came for this whole time. There's a treasure box. Take the treasure box! Oh, wait, before I take it, show off my attack power there, so we're at 72. So if we take it, smiles upon thee, Kefka. Thou hast found Erdrick's sword! And yeah, look at that! 72 to 92. Holy crap! So now we can actually, like, fight stuff more efficiently. Yeah, we don't have the defense. We still need the levels for that, but we get a huge jump in our abilities here. So, alright, let's get out of here. And head on back to... let's see. Actually, I think I have to cast outside first before I can use that, so... That's outside, and then... Actually, technically I could return, but I'm going to go ahead and use the wings anyway. Because I want to get them out of my inventory. So... Okay, so now my next step is before we continue on with the end of the game, which basically all I have to do now is level grind, but I want to show off one thing. So I'm going to need to get some money, quite a bit of money actually. I need 15,000 gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind for that. So that'll probably take me a little while. Since I have the money, I'm probably going to go around the Holy Temple, that type of area, or maybe actually I might go down to Hawkness and do that there maybe, because I need to start gaining the levels there, but that's gonna be a little bit tough to do it there though, so I'll probably just go back to the Holy Temple area near to do that. So anyway, I'm gonna grind the money. I'll be right back. Alright, well, grinding for the gold, I gained level 14 while I was out here. Yeah, I went to Hawkness, and yeah, power went up by 8, speed by 7, HP by 7, magic by 6. Now what I did is basically, because this area is basically next to the next set of enemies, the top area above Hawkness you can still fight the older enemies, so I've been doing that for level 14. Now at this point, now that I've hit level 14, I want to go down here. Well, as soon as I get the item I want to buy, because below Hawkness is then the next group of enemies. And then for the final set of leveling, I want to go inside Hawkness. The reason I'm doing this is, and it's been figured out online because of the whole armor, your defensive stat. Your defensive stat needs to equal the attack power of the enemies you're involved in, so that way it severely reduces the defense, like I mentioned before. That's why I'm doing it like this. That way I'm going little by little without getting into territory where the enemy's going to do like 20 HP of damage every time I want to do anything. So now we want to, well, as soon as I get the item I want, I'll start grinding here, but I still need to get a little bit of extra cash for what I need to do. What we need to do for that is we need to get to level 17 doing this one, where we go down a little bit and start fighting the next group of enemies. After we get 17, we go into Hawkness, and what I want to do is I want to just pick a spot with a desert on it and just run through that over and over and over again until we get to level 19. That's pretty much the plan. So let me get the rest of that gold, and then I'll meet you back at actually the gold man's been helping out for this little, because the whole, you know, them dropping like 200 gold pieces when you finish them off, and I can do it in like 1 or 2 turns, so that definitely helps out a lot. Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna go get the gold, and then I you know, yeah, see, I'm starting to one-shot these things now, so especially my attack power. Alright, I'll be right back after I get the gold, and I'll meet you back at Caitlin, or yeah. Alright, we're back at Caitlin, or Caitlin. I don't think it's Caitlin, is it? Cantlin. Why do I call it Caitlin then? What's wrong with me? Anyway, We need to buy the best, best armor. We need to buy the next best, shield in the game. Sorry, I was trying to think for a second, and I was going around in circles like with a chicken with its head cut off. Have fun. But anyway, so what we want to do is just head back through this door here. Make sure you have a magic key. Actually, what do you do anyway? Magic keys that will unlock any door. Dost thou wish to purchase one for 98 gold? I have to use a magic key to open to buy magic keys? No, thank you. No, we want to talk to this guy. Yeah. So what he does is he has this flame sword, which I could have grinded for, but I think getting the Erdrick sword the way I did is dangerous, but it's a little bit more effective. But no, we want the silver shield. It's the best shield in the game. You cannot get it for free, unfortunately. You have to buy it. Let's look at our defense power, 65. And then let's buy the silver shield. Oh, sorry, it's not 15,000. It's 1400, 800. Woo. 14,800. Anyway. Yep, you can take my gold shield. Now I don't need it anymore. Our old shield. We don't need gold as much anymore. Well, maybe to buy some herbs for the final battle. But anyway. Whoops. Come on. Yeah, now it's at 75, so now we can now fight the enemies reasonably well until I hit level 17 and then go to Hawkness and fight everything there till we hit level 19. But will that be enough power for us? Do we have all the gear we need? Do we have the will, the gumption, and the possibility of human potential to be able to defeat the Dragonlord and save the land? Find out next time in the finale of Dragon Warrior. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.